much for staying with us here on the Property Show. It's time to cover the legal angles of buying property, and sometimes these can be extremely nasty, especially if the builder or developer is not delivering your flat in time or run out of money simply. What do you do? Uday Wavikar, advocate, joins us from the Mumbai studio to take all those questions. And our first question comes from Vikram Luthra, who's on the phone line. Hi Vikram, go ahead. What's the question that you have?
Yeah, my question is that I had purchased a property in 2008 from a builder in Delhi, Omax, Palm Green, and it was supposed to be a 50-acre property. They promised to deliver the project in 2 years, but it is 2012 and still the project is not delivered. They are refusing to return the money, and they do not entertain in terms of any request. My question is, what legal route can I take, and typically how much time does it take to solve such issues?
Okay, I think, one thing, Vikram, which came through in the email that you said was that you couldn't get a loan on the property as the builder did not have the required documentation. I think that should have been a warning signal for you, isn't it, Uday? That probably the first step that you have to stay away from the property.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We have to do proper search prior to buying of a property, and documents are most important. But here another question is, has he entered into a registered agreement? And if he has, was there a limit in how many years he'll give the possession?
Vikram, did you hear Uday?
Builder-buyer agreement that I got into. And as per that agreement, the project was supposed to be delivered in 2010. But that's it. So there's nothing which is happening, and because I paid the initial amount and then seek the loan, and then I came to know that none of the banks are approving that project. So I got stuck.
Vikram, you did not worry. Actually, Consumer Protection Act will come to a big help to you. And in Noida, you have a consumer forum where you can, up to 20 lakhs file a complaint. This is totally deficiency of service, because first, there's a delay in the project, which you had not expected. Second, there is no proper documentation given to you. That itself is a deficiency and unfair trade practice. And Consumer Protection Act is quite fast compared to other legal formalities. So if you file your complaint, you can get your refund, or you can get even market value proportionate. If you claim properly before the Consumer Protection Act, the Consumer Forum, file a proper complaint, you will also get a compensation or refund with interest for your amount. Any one of them you can claim for. Or even these days, Consumer Protection Act, certain consumer state commissions have even given alternate flats in the same locality to the flat purchases.
The only thing that I needed to talk to you about was that even consumer courts are severely overburdened, and real estate, the same kind of cases are pending there for several years. If the consumer courts looking so overburdened and civil courts are taking so much time, do we have a kind of a time frame when, let's say, Vikram can hope to get his problem resolved?
See, it is like this. In fact, in Noida, the consumer courts are not overburdened. In city of Delhi, there are 12 forums, and the forums are on an average finishing the cases within 2 years. So it is not everywhere. In Maharashtra, yes, because the infrastructure is less. But if you compare he going to an high court or a civil court, where number of years and more expenses, consumer courts are very effective, especially the execution part of the consumer courts are very, very strict. Many builders have gone to the jail for not complying the orders, which is through the consumer court under section 27. Which makes it, and even their properties can be attached and monies are given by auctioning the properties to the collectors. Therefore, I feel it is one of the best remedy that he has today.
All right, so Vikram, you got that answer. Just you have to go to a consumer court and file a case there, and 2 years, and that's very serious research done by Uday Wavikar that you actually may get a resolution in 2 years, because not every consumer court is overburdened. It's still a much better way to go to, a better route to go through than filing a civil case. We've got Dr. Uday Wavikar Pawar joining us on the phone line with his legal question. Hi, Dr. Mugut Pawar. Just go ahead, sir. What's your question?
Yeah, Manisha. Thanks for the invite for the question. Yeah, I had booked a under construction flat in Nahur in April 2010 from HDIL developers. The said property was registered and the company was to deliver the flat in December 2013. But since almost last 1 year, the work has been stalled. And as the news is going around, HDL is not in sound finances. So my question is, what happens if the builder defaults? Furthermore, there is a no-land certificate which is needed by the bank for sanctioning our loan. We already approached 2 or 3 banks, and they said that the project which is there, which the HDL company has, they have taken a project loan, and hence we need to produce a no-land certificate from the developer, which the company is not giving us. So I just wanted to know, what do we do in such scenario? The question, number one question would be, the number one question would be, what if the builder defaults? What do we have for options? And regarding the certificate which the company is not giving us, what do we do in such a situation?
Okay, so 2 questions, Uday, you heard them,
Manisha,
so go ahead.
As I see, Manisha, there are 2 issues. Number 1 issue is the no-lien certificate that he has to get it from a developer, because that is a requirement of a legal department of any bank or financial institution. And it is the obligation of builder to give him proper documents. If the proper documents are not given, that itself can cause 1, deficiency of service, 2nd, unfair trade practice. Thirdly, if he says that the possession is to be given in 2013, normally a case would be premature, and mere apprehension that there are bad reports in the market cannot make him file a case immediately for the purpose of possession. But if the documents are not given, and if he wants to quit the contract or cancel the agreement, he can go to city civil court for a specific performance and get the contract cancelled and get his monies back, or alternatively go to the consumer court, as I said already, for the deficiency of service, which can be quite faster for him, and he can get his refund with appropriate interest at this time. But if he wants in possession seriously, then Dr. Uday Pawar should think twice. He'll have to wait till 2013 and then claim for a possession, because his case in consumer court or complaint or even city civil court would not be time barred, but otherwise it can be prematured if he wants the possession, unless the date of possession is over.
Right, so December 2013, suggestion is that wait out till then if you're looking for a possession. The thing is, HDIL is in financial trouble. Should he wait?
Well, if he wants to move into the apartment and prices have gone up in that area, he has no choice but to wait. But I think he should certainly be sure that this property is not going to come to him by 2013. So it's going to get extended. HDIL is trying to work hard to try and get over their financial messes by selling some parcels of land. That is news for the market. And if he doesn't know, then he'll get to know that they're trying to get out of this mess.
Right.
But it's going to take time. I don't think the courts will be able to give him any redressal before that, in any case.
Okay, so wait
he can
out.
parallelly pursue in the court of law as well as wait it out.
All right, so parallelly pursue and also wait it out and see whether the financial mess of HDIL gets sorted out, because really, I mean, from the time that you booked the property to now, prices have gone up in that area. Not any easy solution here. We do try and give as clear a solution as possible. Uday Wavikar, thanks very much. In fact, your views were very crystal clear and very, very helpful to our viewers. Hope to see more of you on the channel, sir. And we'll continue, Samir and I, to take your questions on property purchases, sales, or just investments. The numbers to call us are flashing on your screen, so just get in touch with us or send us an email at property@ndtv.com. To watch any of our previous shows, ndtv.com/property. That's a very, very simple URL.